This week on the Solo Pod, we have family YouTuber Ruby Francis, who gets arrested for withholding food as a form of punishment for her kids. Very interesting, because as an Asian, when we were little, we would get punished if we didn't eat. So yeah, white people are weird. Tommy Fury destroys KSI in the faceoff. We'll be watching that. Aaron Rodgers gets injured within 4 plays for the Jets. At least he lasts longer than me in bed. The Mexican government had an alien hearing with the lady from SpongeBob. Chocolate! All right, let's finally do this. That took like 5 takes, but here we are. We're rolling. Also, I'm doing something new this time, guys. We're gonna be doing like a screen share thing off of OBS. If you guys know, like OBS is kind of the format that people use that stream. So this will be fun. It's gonna be a little bit hectic editing wise, but I am trying to get better at these solo pod for you guys, because I actually really enjoy these. And also my last solo pod got pretty good numbers. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about a lot of things today. That was just a quick little intro. We are gonna first talk about Ruby Francis. This shit is crazy, boys and girls. If you guys know a little bit of backstory before we start and watch this like news thing and react to it, Ruby Francis is this family YouTuber, and she was known for creating content. I'm not sure the amount of years she's been on YouTube, but I know it's been numerous. And she had, I think, at the start of this case, like 2 or 3 million, which is a lot of motherfucking people, dude. And she was known for her harsh forms of punishment for her kids. And she was almost revered as a, what is it called? Sorry, Cloud's messing with stuff, distracting me over there. She was like a coach. She would coach other parents. And after, I think her kid, I mean, we're going to watch this whole thing about it, but I think one of her kids escaped and told the neighbors to help. And pretty much they found out that he was starving, and like she would literally hold food. And it was in her videos too. She would openly talk about how she would withhold food. They wouldn't get to eat unless they finished their chores, which is another form of statistic. Like if there is a hell, not really religious, I'm agnostic, but if there is a hell, I'm sure she'll have a seat next to Osama bin Laden. Actually, I don't know. Maybe Osama's even better. No, I'm just playing. No, but that shit's really fucked up. We're gonna watch this here in a little bit, and then we're also gonna, just a couple things that we're gonna be talking about later is gonna be, why is Cloud, sorry, give me a second, let me grab this from Cloud. Can you stop, mister? It's being annoying. And if you guys didn't know, Cloud's my cat. But yeah, we're also going to be talking about the Logan Paul and holy shit. This is getting unhinged here. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the mic almost fell. But we're going to be talking about Tommy Fury and KSI. They had a face-off, and I watched it. I watched most of it. I'm going to re-watch it live with you guys. But it was very cringe on KSI's part, and Tommy fucking killed it. We're going to watch a little bit of, we're going to talk about the NFL, the Aaron Rodgers situation, a couple other teams. Oh, I uploaded a new vlog yesterday, by the way, so you guys check that out on the main channel. Went to Disney World Epcot. And yeah, just a couple other things. But let's get into this Ruby Francis thing. Let me make sure I'm recording. I am new to this all. And we're going to hit record on here. All right. Now we're officially...
Anytime you go into battle, you need to know the enemy.
Ruby Frankie, the Utah YouTuber, back in court for a hearing over custody of her minor children. We talk with a reporter who was in court.
Yo, it's crazy, man. White moms are the worst. Could you imagine the amount of people are going to hate me if I say that?
About the top 3 revelations from that hearing.
Yo, but white girls be wildin'. Like I said, they do be wildin', bro. Like the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, another white lady tripping.
Levy. Ruby Frankie was expected in court Monday for a hearing where she planned to ask a judge to release her on bail. That hearing was continued because her lawyer said there's
she looks fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure that's like my sleep paralysis demon right there. Like dude, every morning that I get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, I'm like stuck. This is the face I see.
In the case, Frankie and her business partner, Jody Hildebrandt, remain in jail, held without bail, on felony child abuse charges involving Frankie's children. Another hearing...
Dude, she has 5 kids that she's fucking tormented. That's crazy. And you know what's insane about this? Like, they look like documentary kids, you know? Like if you're looking up like a Mormon family that did some crazy shit, me shitting on Mormons again. By the way, I do love Mormons. You guys are just easy to pick on. But yeah, this would be the ideal
was
family.
held to discuss custody of Frankie's minor children. Her husband, Kevin, wants his children back. They are in state custody. The Frankie's oldest daughter, Sherry, was also in court.
Yo, so about that husband right here, the dude right here, Mr. Clean looking ass. Dude, her smile freaks me out. Sorry. But anyways, I think he should be arrested too, because theoretically he was there for all this and he knows this was going on. And the fact that he asked for custody, I don't think either of them deserves custody.
Kevin wants his children back. They are in state custody. The Frankie's oldest daughter, Sherry, was also in court. Joining me to discuss the very latest on Ruby Frankie's children is somebody who's covering this case, and she's been on Sidebar with us before. Her name is Amanda Gilbert. She's a reporter at KUTV in Salt Lake City. Amanda, welcome back to Sidebar.
Thank you for having me back.
I'm not going to lie. I want to skip to the good shit. So let's skip to the part where they... Okay, here we go. We're going to fast forward a little bit. She looks like a Bob's Burger character in that scene.
Involves a lot of sensitive materials related to children. So for that reason, she believes this case should be closed to the public, which would mean essentially none of us would be allowed inside.
So this is going to be a private hearing?
We weren't allowed to bring in cameras.
Makes sense.
To at least attend and listen. That would not be allowed if this case is closed.
With kids?
And then the judge spoke about how she is aware of the large media interest. She says transparency is important to the courthouse.
So if you guys don't know, this is this news clipping is more about the hearing itself. But just to speed you guys up, she got busted for literally her kid running out of the house, going to the neighbor, telling the neighbor, "Hey, I'm starving." The neighbor calls the police and stuff, and he had like lacerations, which is like he was tied up and shit. And then they found like they went through all of her clips. I wonder if they're gonna show any of it. Yeah. They're gonna. This might be it. I don't know if this is it, but they went through her YouTube videos, and essentially there was like evidence for years of her doing this, like literally promoting withholding food and like bare necessities until they do their chores and like listen to her, which is sadistic as fuck.
The next steps, there will be a pre-trial. They set a pre-trial date regarding the child welfare case.
Yo, she's fucking psycho,
17th, and the judge asked that both parents.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that this was gonna be
in person.
I thought this was gonna be more of the actual case. I don't know why I clicked into this hearing one.
So there was discussion of transporting Ruby Frankie to Provo from where she's at now, which would be about a 5-hour drive.
Okay. Cool.
So that was set. There was also
all right, I'm just gonna exit out of that because I don't really care enough. But yeah, so Ruby Francis, fuck you. White ladies take another L. All right, let's move on to this next thing. But yeah, just to close up on that, if you're a parent, dude, don't fucking do that. Honestly, you should be punishing your kid if they don't eat, like an Asian parent would, okay? Yeah, sorry I didn't find the video. I was trying to find the actual like news article thing, but we'll move on. Next thing, October, I think 14th, it's a Saturday. There's going to be a big event, boxing event. There is going to be the Jake Paul, I think Jake Paul's fighting... Wait, no. Logan Paul is fighting Dylan Dennis, and then KSI is fighting Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury beat Jake Paul, if you guys don't remember, or if you guys aren't caught up. Tommy Fury is the half little brother of Tyson Fury. This is their face-off, and it is hilarious. So let's just watch this.
October the 14th, live on DAZN pay-per-view, a fight that you thought couldn't happen actually does happen.
Who am I? KSI.
That's not your name.
Let's skip through this.
Trust me, you ain't knocking nothing out. I'll be honest with you now, he's a lot smaller of a man than I thought he was.
Okay, we'll see.
Dude, you know, and Tommy's right, dude. If you just look at them just from this one pure snippet, Tommy looks like twice the size of KSI.
Us guy. Fast,
Let
powerful.
me tell you now.
All my
fast.
power's in the legs.
I'm powerful.
You don't do leg day. I can see.
And you do leg day?
Yes, all the time.
Please. 2 matchsticks you've got carrying you up.
Nope.
I love how they're roasting each other about doing leg day.
Hey, I'm telling you now. All I've got to say is Jake Paul. I was playing games, going in there, fainting, jabbing up and down. See what I'm going to do with you?
Yeah.
I'm going to come straight to you.
Cool.
I'm going to hit you hard, hard, and harder.
That's if you
and
can
I
catch
ain't
me.
going to stop
That's
until
if you
you're
can
on the
catch
ground.
me.
I've had...
Yo, I'm gonna be real. I got like a boatload of money on Tommy. There's no fucking way Tommy's gonna lose this. The way that he manhandled Jake, and dude, if I'm being honest, I think Jake's a better boxer than KSI is, and KSI is like renowned for his like unorthodox and like wild way of fighting. But like that against a pro boxer, you're probably gonna get laid out.
I've been spying people for 6 months already in preparation for this guy. I know
found no
everything
one that
this
fights
man...
like me.
Oh, really?
There's no one
Every
that fights
amateur
like
in the
me.
country fights like you.
There's no
Bopping up and down on your thing.
No one fights like me. Yep.
We'll see. Do that against a professional boxer.
Yeah,
You'll
and
see.
That's literally
I'll
what
knock
I
you
just
out,
said.
And then
We'll
you'll be
see.
like, whoa, where am I? What's
Do you know the
going on?
funniest thing? I feel like I'm in a head wave. I've already done this before with a certain man across the pond. He said all this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to knock you
But
out.
I'm different.
You're different.
I'm KSI.
Right.
I'm different.
But you wouldn't beat Jake Paul.
I will beat Jake Paul if I wanted to. I would. I'd knock him out.
That's
I
literally
don't
just what I
believe
said.
You didn't
I
knock
don't
him
believe
out. You got knocked down by him.
That was
You
a
got
slip,
knocked
by the
down.
way.
You
That
got
was a
knocked
slip.
down by Jake Paul.
No matter what it was, why are you different? What have you done? Who have you fought?
Yo, one thing I noticed in this face-off is like Tommy's composure is so professional. He handles this perfectly, where KSI is almost like, by his body language, he's almost like threatened by Tommy, where Tommy's just chilling.
You've done
It's
nothing.
not about who I fought. It's about who I am.
Right.
Every
And who are
person. Every person.
Also, why is he wearing
always puts
shades
me as the
inside? It's pretty
underdog.
dark there
And then
already.
when I come through and do my thing, they go, oh, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, but who have you fought?
I fought Logan Paul.
Logan Paul's never won a fight.
Logan Paul is a strong guy. He'll
Yeah,
knock
but he's
you
never...
out.
Dude, he's got a point there, dude. Who has KSI fought? Like, I really don't know half the people KSI fought, with the exception of Logan. And Logan's not really a boxer.
You've got the experience.
Right,
But
okay.
I'm going to fight you. I'm not going to box you. I'm going to fight
What do
you.
you
I'm
think
going
I'm
to
gonna do to
stand.
The fuck does that mean? You're in a boxing match. If you fight in a boxing match, that's how you get laid out. Because it's a boxing match. It's not a real street fight.
In there,
I'm
in the
going to
middle of the
annihilate
ring,
you.
middle of
I'm
the ring,
gonna
and I'm going to
annihilate you.
swing.
You think I'm going to run away from a man who's built like you?
Come.
I've got
When
a
I hit
cousin
you-
who's 10
when
years
I hit
old
you,
who's
you'll
built like
see.
you.
He said he got a cousin that's 10 years old that looks like him. Well, Tommy, I don't know if you're black. Well, actually, he might be part black, so...
When I hit you,
I'm going to flatten
you'll
you
see.
because you're a small
when
man.
I hit you, you will
You're
see.
a small man.
When I hit you,
and you'll
you're
feel
going
my
to
power.
be like,
Jake
raw.
Paul was lucky. Jake Paul was lucky. He never got hit proper.
The
in 8
amount of
rounds.
times he
was
hit
lucky.
you with an overhand.
Oh, what did that
Yo, I would be shocked and shitting myself if KSI actually won, though.
do?
I did nothing.
Exactly.
That's what I mean.
Exactly.
So compare that to me now.
But Jake Paul's a bigger man and can hit
No,
harder.
he doesn't. What do
Yes,
you
he
think Jake
does.
Paul is harder than me?
Who have you knocked out?
Are you
Who have you knocked out?
serious?
Who have you knocked out?
Sorry.
I've knocked out Temper.
I don't even know who's Temper.
Face Temper.
I don't know who that
I've
is.
not.
Yeah, he does. Most people won't know who Face Temper is. Let's fast forward here a little bit. There's some funny parts I
I'll
want
tell
to
you
get
for
to.
a fact what I have done, and this is on my cross my heart and hope to die. I have trained 100 times harder for
Good.
you than
Good.
I have Jake Paul.
Good.
Yeah, that's the dangerous thing that he just said right there. The fact that he trained even harder for this fight, and KSI, in my opinion, is a lesser boxer. I don't know if I have this going the distance.
Wait first.
You want to talk about weight? I want
Let's
to talk
talk
about
about
rounds.
weight. Yeah. So I started. First.
I'm the A side here.
You're not the A side.
I am the A
Who's
side.
number one?
I'm the A side. I'll just beat your
KSI
best friend.
versus
no.
Tommy Fury.
Yeah, because you won't take the fight, you little.
KSI versus Tommy
If it
Fury.
wasn't
I'm the
KSI
A
versus
side.
Tommy Fury, you wouldn't have took the
I'm
fight.
the A side.
You wouldn't have took the fight.
I
don't
the
care
guy.
about all that bullshit.
I'm fighting you in your backyard.
Who's walking second?
and I'm
Who's
going to knock
walking
you out.
first?
Simple
Does it
as
matter?
that.
Does it matter?
All right, let's get those
Mr.
two.
Oh, I can't fight. at
Mister, I don't
this
want to do
weight.
8 rounds. I'll only do 6.
I can't
don't
fight
want to
this
go
Yeah,
8.
so there is a huge argument in the contracting between rounds because KSI wanted 6 and Tommy wanted 8 or 10. Obviously, Tommy would outlast KSI as he's been in the ring longer, so it would benefit. I get KSI's point of view in making it shorter. You have less rounds to have to win, and cardio-wise. I want to fast forward. So this second half of the face-off here, KSI looks destroyed, and just listen in.
Skillful. I want this man to not walk out the ring.
I know you said at the start there that you respect everyone, hence why you've upped the training. Do you rate him as a boxer?
No.
Why not?
These guys, for me, what they are, you drag anyone out the pub on a Saturday night and they can do what you do.
Damn.
And I mean that. And
yo, it's great that they're both from England.
I can't wait.
Okay, well, at least you can
No,
recognise
no,
that. At least you recognise
it's a step up, but I'm ready.
All right.
Yeah, you'll see.
So right there, KSI admits it's a step up. Dude, the art of war, man. You're already kind of admitting defeat right there.
Do you realise?
I mean, you.
At least he's not like the other fella sitting there across the table saying, "The sparring was like fighting, then I will be a world."
Okay, here we go. This is
delusional. But I thank you for admitting that this is a big step up for you.
Yeah, cool.
And it is a big step up.
I can't wait.
Because you've never fought anybody like me.
We'll see.
You've never fought anybody.
You don't think I'm going ham in sparring?
Sparring isn't fighting, my friend.
Oh,
that's true, dude. Sparring is not fighting, dude. Anyone can spar. When you get in the ring, you got the lights, the cameras, you got the walkout, you have the nerves, the amount of the buildup and everything like that. You literally could wake up, sleep less that day, and it impacts you tremendously.
The stuff that I've done in sparring,
I've done a lot of sparring.
If sparring was like fighting, then I will be a world champion now. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
People can perform in the gym, but when it's underneath them bright lights, guess what happens?
Cool.
Arse falls out.
I mean,
crazy.
What's so crazy?
KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, all these
dude, look at
big,
KSI's face like
celebrities.
in this. He's so
They're all calling for me.
Yeah.
I'm here, the king of the hill.
Yeah, you're the
I've just beat Jake Paul. When I KO you,
you're the virus.
Then everything's going to be
destroyed.
Going. Let me tell you now, boxing isn't like anything else.
That needs to get
you need to go to that ring and pay your dues, and I've done that a lot more times than you. And that's where you'll come unstuck, my friend.
You'll find no one that fights like me in sparring.
I'm not going to lie, everyone in Salford Amateur Gym fights like you, and everyone is a lot tougher than you.
You'll see.
It's set about.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
That's the difference for a fighter. I don't worry for nobody.
Okay.
If Deontay Wilder walked in this room now and he had a problem with me, let's go. Because that's the type
All right, I'm going to wrap it up, but I do want you guys to see this last part here where KSI whips out a Prime bottle. Obviously, this event is sponsored by Prime, which is his company, so smart marketing.
Like getting some chewing gum off the street.
You're funny.
Oh, yeah, wait. Listen to this part. I'm going to rewind a little bit. This part's pretty funny, too.
A lot of opportunity.
A lot of people say that, watching somebody getting in the ring with them is a different story. Look what they all said about Tyson at the start of his career. Fat, slow, can't punch, can't move, can't slip a shot. But when 30 people's got in the ring with him, 30 people's lost. So it's a lot of different stories.
Okay, and then Tommy Fury will fight KSI and lose.
We'll see.
Do you blow?
I know. Do you know what the funny thing is? I know this man will not see the final bell because I'm training like a Trojan.
I won't need to because I'm going to just knock him out.
I mean, I respect the confidence, but he does not look confident in this moment.
The ref will scrape you up off the floor, my friend. Scrape you like getting some chewing gum off the street.
He said the ref's gonna scrape him off the floor like some chewing gum off the street, bro. If that isn't a British roast, I don't know what is.
You're funny, man.
All right, watch this Prime bottle move. He's gonna try to
really
never
cool. We'll see.
Make him flinch.
Yeah. Let's see. October 14th, live on DAZN pay-per-view. You heard it here as well. 6 rounds.
Watch this.
Catch weight.
What the fuck was that? Dude, let's watch this rewind. So KSI tries to make him flinch by acting like he's gonna throw a bottle, and Tommy just doesn't flinch. He pulls a full-on Kobe against Metal World Peace on the
chewing gum off the street.
You're funny, man.
I promise you, because I've never trained.
Hold up. Let's get to that part again.
October 14th, live on DAZN pay-per-view. You heard it here as well. 6 rounds. Catch weight as well.
No flinch.
I thought you was going to do that.
KSI's laughing.
I thought you was going to do that as well.
What was that about? There's no flinching out of me, mate. But don't worry, I got a rock solid metal in it.
Calm.
And a lot more power behind me throw as well.
Whatever, mate.
Okay.
You guys.
I'm hyped for this fight. I hate to admit that I'm hyped for it, but I am. It's gonna be lit. I'm ready to see. I got all my money on fucking Tommy. I honestly think it's gonna be by TKO. I don't think he'll be like complete knockout, but it'll be enough downs. All right, moving on from the crazy YouTube dramas, let's go on to this Mexican alien, La Cucaracha. All right, we've got, if you guys didn't know, there was a hearing in Mexico with this, I guess, archaeologist or scientist. I don't know. But he discovered, quote unquote, non-human remains, which is alleged to be aliens. And they were for display.
Are these proof of extraterrestrial life? The alleged remains of non-human beings were displayed in Mexico during its first congressional hearing on UFOs. These beings were reportedly found in Peru in 2017 and are said to
dude, it's just so funny to look at that. Like, look at this thing, dude. It literally looks like some paper mache type shit like my niece created. It looks like the character from fucking SpongeBob, the chocolate grandma. And dude, bruh, it looks like E.T. if E.T. had Down syndrome.
at least 700 years old. This is the first time it is presented in such a form.
Oh, he's the guy.
I think there is a clear demonstration that we are dealing with non-human specimens that are not related to any other species in our world, and that any scientific institution can investigate it. The hearings are being conducted to decide on an aerial space protection law. If passed, it would reportedly make Mexico the first country in the world to acknowledge aliens on this planet. It's a moment.
Really? I thought America just acknowledged aliens in that previous hearing. Also, I'm pretty sure this got debunked. I watched I'm not 100%, but I watched the Penguin Zero or Moist Critical video on this, and essentially the guy has claimed this already.
Some space enthusiasts have been waiting for.
Dude, look at that face. That's the face I make when I eat what is it? A warhead? I'm like, dude, I just looked like it right there. I'm not gonna lie.
Recognizing the need for action and answers, I founded Americans for Safe Aerospace. We believe that UAP represent an urgent priority for both aerospace safety and scientific inquiry.
And while these particular
wild world, man, I hope it's aliens. I'm not gonna lie. I think it would be fucking cool to actually have that in my lifetime instead of my kid's lifetime. But yeah, that's gonna be all the videos we'll be reacting to. But let's talk about a couple other things here to end up the podcast. Of NFL news, one of the wildest comebacks of all time. And it's two teams I don't even give a shit about, but it's the Cardinals and the Giants last night, which would be 2 nights from this release. I see I put money on the Giants, and I see Cardinals up 20-0 by halftime. Absurd. The end score ends up being 23-20, so Cardinals didn't even score at all after. Excuse me, bless myself. I thought that was fucking so goofy. Another thing, dude, Aaron Rodgers, I haven't talked about this. Obviously, this is late news, but 2 weeks ago, for opening night, okay, opening game for the New York Jets. I mean, like, could you be any more sad as a New York Jets fan? You finally got a great quarterback. You got fucking wide receivers. Everyone's ready. 4th play of the freaking season, Aaron Rodgers tears his Achilles. And if you guys don't know what an Achilles injury is like, it's one of the worst you could get for athletics because it's hard to come back from that because your Achilles is pretty much like the area of your foot that you need to run. So for the rest of your life, you're going to run on a not artificial Achilles, but like essentially a reborn Achilles. It's never going to be the initial same that it was. So that's the same injury that got Kobe to retire. That's the same injury that's got, I mean, granted, there are some people that came back from it, like Kevin Durant is a great example. But, you know, Aaron Rodgers is 38. And, you know, Tom Brady did not have many injuries to be playing to 40-something. But who knows? I wish him the best. I like Aaron Rodgers. I like him a lot. I like his commercials. I liked him in Green Bay. Who the fuck knows, man? It's a weird season. I don't know if I like the NFL right now because I haven't really gravitated towards any players. I like Joey B, but they're playing like shit, so it's not even fun to watch them. All right, moving on from sports news. Let's see. Oh, wait, one real quick thing about the Premier League. Tottenham's killing it. Heung-min Son, I think 2 weeks ago, scored a hat trick, which was fucking sick. Oh yeah, I made a comeback on vlogging, guys. On my main channel, Loon Kdo, on YouTube or any platform. I did an Epcot food tour, and it's been a year since I uploaded a food vlog, so it's great to be back. Sorry, I'm sniffling right now. Just did a bunch of blow before this. I am planning on doing a New York food tour. I filmed that on October like 6th through 10th. So it'll probably be up late October, knowing myself. But yeah, we're going to slowly get back in the groove of things because I do want to start uploading again on that channel. All right, last thing I'm going to talk to you about is I have been hustling, like side hustling. I've been door dashing on the side at nights, and man, has it been great. I don't know how you can complain as a door dasher unless you're driving a car that consumes gas. I drive electric, so it makes it more practical. But I was making $30 an hour. Yeah, because I made like $90 in 3 hours last night, which was fucking sick. And I was like on the phone. I was like listening to music, cruising around. I was doing work while I was driving. Like, well, obviously don't do that, but I drive an electric car. Hashtag Tesla. So I was able to. But yeah, and I just been hustling because your boy's trying to buy another car. Shout out to Marlon to getting me into the whole groove of things of investing or expanding my investments. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'll let you guys know how that goes. I will be doing a ticket giveaway for any of my Greensboro listeners. Make sure you follow my Instagram. It's LoonKdo, LOONKDO. I'm doing a Silver Airways giveaway soon for 2 tickets, and I think you can fly from Greensboro to Orlando, Miami, Tampa, or Nashville, or Pensacola. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this pod. It's another update pod. We talked a lot about the news. Very interesting stuff going on, especially that Ruby Frankie's thing. Dude, fuck her. Yeah, if I could get you guys to listen to one thing at the end of this podcast, it's going to be, yo, fuck Ruby. Could you imagine if I have a follower named Ruby? I'm so sorry, not you. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great week. I don't know if I will have a guest on next week. Let's see if I do. I probably will. And yeah, see you guys next week. Peace.